Anime is a world built on unforgettable characters. Sure, we love the sweeping plots, jaw-dropping animation, and rich worlds, but let's be real. The reason we keep coming back is often that one character who steals the entire spotlight. And here's the timeless truth that keeps anime fans debating for years. Sometimes the so-called side character becomes the true soul of the story, outshining the protagonist in every way. These aren't just background players. They elevate the story, embody its biggest themes, and connect with us in ways the lead often can't. So today, we're shining the spotlight on the legends who carried their shows and turned them from great anime into unforgettable classics. Number 10. Holo, Spice and Wolf. At its core, Spice and Wolf is a quiet story of trade, travel, and companionship. Without Holo, though, it wouldn't be the cult classic we know today. Holo isn't just a wolf goddess, she's the clever heart of the series. Her sharp wit, mischievous charm, and centuries of wisdom make her an endlessly fascinating character. While Lawrence provides stability and realism, Holo provides spark, turning what could have been a dry economic story into a deeply emotional journey. Her banter with Lawrence is legendary, striking the perfect balance between playful flirtation and profound insight. Holo challenges him, protects him, and slowly reshapes his worldview. In the end, Spice and Wolf isn't just about trade routes. It's about a wolf goddess who carried both Lawrence and the entire series on her shoulders. Number 9. Killua Zoldyck, Hunter x Hunter. Gon may be the official protagonist, but Killua is the emotional anchor of Hunter x Hunter. Raised in the infamous Zoldyck family of assassins, Killua is introduced as a prodigy drenched in blood, yet yearning for freedom. His struggle isn't about finding his father or chasing adventure like Gon. It's about breaking free from his violent past and choosing his own path. That internal conflict is what makes him unforgettable. His friendship with Gon is the lifeblood of the series. While Gon often embodies reckless hope, Killua represents loyalty and sacrifice. Time and time again, he puts Gon above himself, even at the cost of his own well-being. Poll time. Who's the true star of Hunter x Hunter? Killua's icy swagger or Gon's fearless heart? Vote now and prove your side. Number 8. Levi Ackerman, Attack on Titan. Levi Ackerman isn't just a character, he's a phenomenon. From his first jaw-dropping battle against Titans, Levi became an instant fan favorite. His unmatched skill, icy demeanor, and no-nonsense approach made him the character audiences looked forward to in every arc. But beneath his stoic surface lies a man shaped by loss, grief, and the crushing weight of responsibility. Levi's scenes often carried the most emotional weight of Attack on Titan. Whether it was his vengeful rage against the Beast Titan or his quiet grief for fallen comrades, Levi embodied the struggle for humanity's survival. Number 7. Itachi Uchiha, Naruto. Few characters have redefined a series like Itachi Uchiha did for Naruto. Initially introduced as Sasuke's terrifying older brother who massacred his entire clan, Itachi seemed like a cold-blooded villain. But every layer of his story revealed more depth. His true motivations weren't rooted in malice, but in sacrifice. He carried the burden of protecting both his brother and the fragile peace of the ninja world, even if it meant living as a villain. Itachi's presence overshadowed Naruto himself at times. Fans were glued to every reveal about him, every fight he participated in, every interaction with Sasuke. His final battle with Sasuke, culminating in his quiet smile and parting words, remains one of the most emotional moments in anime history. Number 6. Erwin Smith, Attack on Titan. If Levi was the sword of humanity, Erwin Smith was its mind. Erwin's leadership, charisma, and vision gave humanity hope in a world of despair. His speeches, especially his call to give your hearts, are among the most iconic in anime history. He wasn't just a commander, he was a man willing to sacrifice everything, including himself, for the chance of victory. His decision to lead the suicidal charge against the Beast Titan is one of Attack on Titan's most haunting moments. In that instant, Erwin defined the meaning of courage and sacrifice. Many fans argue the series lost something irreplaceable when he died, because his strategic brilliance and unwavering resolve held the story together. Number 5. Greed, Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Among the homunculi, Greed stood out, not as a monster, but as someone deeply human. Greed's initial introduction painted him as selfish and ambitious. But unlike his siblings, his greed wasn't for destruction. It was for companionship, freedom, and identity. Over time, his arc shifted him from villain to reluctant ally, creating one of the most compelling redemption stories in anime. His bond with Ling Yao became the emotional highlight of brotherhood. Through Ling, greed found the family and belonging he always craved, and when he finally sacrificed himself, acknowledging that his so-called greed was actually the desire for connection, he cemented himself as one of the show's best-written characters. Number 4. Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z. In many ways, Vegeta is the true beating heart of Dragon Ball Z. Introduced as a ruthless Saiyan prince and Goku's rival, Vegeta's journey is one of anime's greatest transformations. His pride, stubbornness, and competitive spirit created some of the franchise's best moments. But beyond the rivalry, Vegeta became the emotional core of Dragon Ball Z. From his tearful breakdown after being manipulated by Frieza, to his sacrificial explosion against Majin Buu, Vegeta's arc gave the series its emotional weight. While Goku embodied boundless optimism, Vegeta represented struggle, failure, and the determination to rise again. Number 3. Rengoku Kyojuro, Demon Slayer, Mugen Train. Rengoku needed only one movie to become a legend. As the Flame Hashira, Rengoku embodied everything fans love about Demon Slayer: strength, warmth, and unshakable resolve. His optimism and smile lit up every scene, and his kindness toward Tanjiro and his friends gave the story emotional depth. But it was his final stand against Akaza that immortalized him. Despite being outmatched, Rengoku fought with everything he had, protecting lives until his very last breath. His death didn't just move the characters, it moved the audience, turning Mugen Train into a cultural phenomenon. Number 2. Jiraiya, Naruto. Few characters balance comedy, mentorship, and tragedy as perfectly as Jiraiya. He was Naruto's mentor, shaping him not just as a shinobi, but as a person. Their bond went beyond teacher and student. It was father and son, built on shared loneliness and dreams of peace. Jiraiya's goofy antics provided humor, but his wisdom and compassion made him irreplaceable. And then came his death. Facing pain, Jiraiya's final moments were filled with resolve and reflection. His passing wasn't just a loss for Naruto, it was a loss for the audience. The impact of his death carried through the rest of the series, shaping Naruto's journey to Hokage. Number 1. Satoru Gojo, Jujutsu Kaisen, Modern Balance Upgrade. For a new generation of anime fans, Satoru Gojo is proof that a supporting character can dominate the cultural conversation. With god-tier powers, cocky charisma, and effortless style, Gojo turns every appearance into an event. He's the teacher who outshines his students, the unstoppable force whose presence alone keeps viewers hyped for each new arc. By adding Gojo here, we bridge the gap between classic legends and the modern era, because characters who carry their anime never go out of style. Lelouch v Britannia, Code Geass, R2. This one's controversial, but it's impossible to deny. Lelouch carried Code Geass. Every decision, every scheme, every sacrifice, Lelouch was the driving force of the entire narrative. From the very beginning, he wasn't just a protagonist, he was the embodiment of the show's themes of rebellion, morality, and sacrifice. Suzaku was meant to balance him, but make no mistake, it was Lelouch's story. His masterstroke, the Zero Requiem, is one of the most legendary anime endings ever. Lelouch chose to become the villain so the world could unite against him, dying to create peace. That finale didn't just end the series, it defined it, cementing Code Geass as one of anime's greatest works. From Holo's wit to Gojo's unstoppable swagger and Lelouch's grand sacrifice, these characters prove that anime isn't just carried by protagonists. This is why supporting characters so often steal the spotlight. They embody the themes we connect with most, leaving marks that outlast even the heroes themselves. So what about you? Who do you think carried their anime? Maybe someone I haven't mentioned, like Shikamaru from Naruto, Misaki from Welcome to the NHK, or even Sesshomaru from Inuyasha. Vote in the poll, drop your picks in the comments, and let's give these underrated legends the recognition they deserve. And if you enjoy shining the spotlight on the characters who stole the show, make sure to subscribe. There's plenty more anime deep dives on the way.